in the game.
Getting Oregon. I said you getting Oregon, bruh. Go ahead. You right. Hey, so I'll say you right, but hey, I gotta do my depth chart when we get in the game though. All right, bet. What color you got on? All right, bet. Texas A&M. Yes, sir. Let's get it. I'm about to come back. Hold on. I'll be right back.
We always look forward to games like this every season. Teams riding momentum, coming in a clash for national supremacy and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoff. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field over the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
All right, let's get it.
Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. Fielded in the end zone, it's Whittington. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it up.
Let's see here, man. Almost. All right, you go ahead and hit circle. I said, all right. I'm about to. D-Riggs and T-Chopper.
Zone was not a good one.
Let's get it, man.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Moore to the air. Here comes the heat. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Rides the back on the option to give.
There we go.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Pressure coming. Got it in the middle. It's Stewart. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up the first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Stewart. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
And the Ducks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Moore will throw. Looking for the end zone.
No way.
score! Touchdown Ducks!
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Sends it back in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. With the catch, it's Moss. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. Texas A&M going quickly.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Find some fresh air. Knocked down to the tackle. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Hard to imagine this is only their first drive of the game, but their defense was on the field for virtually an entire quarter. So, guys, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here to convert this third down so their defense can stay on the sideline and get their win back.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. Got it in the middle, it's Bussey. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, they're running the curl route against zone coverage, so the quarterback knows he's going to have to put that one on his receiver. And you saw the velocity and the arm talent this guy has. That was a missile.
And the Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got a little space. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggies.
The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. On the option. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. And the Aggies moving quickly to the line.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Caught in the backfield. It's Owens. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, give the defense credit there. They took all the quarterback's options downfield away, forced him to check it down, rallied to the football, and now they've set up 4th.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Might be changing the route. Motion from the back. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
They're touching my quarterback.
So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. On the option. He's in open space downfield. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Now the play fake. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wide receiver.
Bro, I can't even snap the ball.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play.
That was weird.
12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Rolling right and going deep.
Anytime, baby.
Touchdown, Aggie! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
conversion coming. Flushed out of the pocket. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and with that, they take the lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They believe they can run right here.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. Here's the handoff. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Moore. At the 45 on his way. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Moore to the air. Got a man. It's Benson. Across the 25. He's got room. He's brought down the line of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll pull it down and run. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had them all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Back to throw, it's Reed. Scrambling away. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Making side adjustments here. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got his man downfield. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the...
Oh, he's got some room into the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
And that makes you feel so good as an offense. When you can score late in the first half in a 2-minute type situation, the extra point's going to give you the lead. It makes you feel so much better heading into halftime.
They'll line up to go for 2. Back in motion, try to clear the picture.
Come on.
And he's not going to get it away. The defense comes up with the sack, and the offense helped them by not just kicking the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. He was bold to bring that thing out of the end zone, but he'll go out of bounds at the 17-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Moore will throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Stewart. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Benson. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Wants to throw on first down. Finds a tight end down the gut. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. The Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quick release on the RPO. Turning it on. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Texas A&M going up tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want...
It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Listen, there's so many athletic quarterbacks now that do the design runs. I got to make them pay. I got to physically hit them as hard as I can, as many opportunities as I get. They run a design quarterback run. Nice job being physical, forcing the fumble.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like, coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
And the Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
On the run, deep down the right side. And he holds it in at the 25. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you could tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Reed. Floats it out in space. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Texas A&M going quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Yeah, taking the shot down the field, I love it. Offenses have to do that. A lot of times offenses get pretty conservative, but take deep shots down the field. Try to make those big plays. Trust your wide receivers and your big play guys to make those shots down the field.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Sends it back in motion. Just keeps slinging it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Concepcion. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Looking for the 2-point try. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. And he makes his way into the end zone for the 2. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Moore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Moore to the air. He's moving out of the pocket.
Well, a big key for the defense coming into this game was could they impact this guy when he drops back to pass. We all know he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in all of college football. They weren't sure, honestly, if they were even going to be able to get him to the ground. They just wanted him to get rid of the football earlier than he needed to. But that time, in the second half, they come away with their first sack of the game, and that is going to be a big shot in the arm for this defense.
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Motion from the back. Off the play fake on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just reeled in. It's Concepcion. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run the option. Quarterback on the keeper. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Gets the back moving. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It's third and goal and third and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll stop him short on third down in this defense, trying to make sure they stay on top.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on fourth and goal. Off play action. Lets it fly. Intercepted to stop the threat. Crosses midfield. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And talk about a turn of events. Fourth and goal. The defense is able to step up. They're not just going to swat this thing away, force the incompletion and get the offense back on the field. No, they're picking it off, and they're taking it all the way back for a touchdown. If they win this game, you're going to point back to that play right there as the play that made the difference.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can fires one high and deep. He's got it inside the 30. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Back to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the right. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Texas A&M going up tempo. A first down run on the doorstep. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's got it on the move. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. Third and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with the win.
Looking to throw. Got the quick pass. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and it is a 1-point game. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Coming out with it, it's Moore. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. throw. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Touchdown, Aggies! And they turn it into a defensive score.
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. And remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves, but what a play.
Why not double the try total and go for two? A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Makes the grab right along the sideline for the two-point conversion.
Well, penalties aren't going to stop this offense from converting a two-point try. I'll tell you what, great job executing that last play from the 8-yard line.
He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down one late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for two? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To throw, it's Reed. Pulls it in. It's Concepcion. Got room at the 35. All out of space. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score is tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Moving past the 25. Oh, there's an alley to the left. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
Well, at this point of the game, a touchdown gives you the lead. A field goal does no good. So you're thinking pay dirt, and you've got to be able to run the football. This is where they'd love to be able to hand it off, get the quarterback run going, whatever it takes to keep pushing this football down closer to the end zone.
Looking to throw on first down. hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And these moments can be tight, man. You start looking at that clock, and that thing's staring at you. So I got to pass, I got to pass. Big fourth down and short. You got to get this first down. So you got to be thinking about that first before you think about the clock.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. Moore to the air. Gets it out quickly. And he steps in just in the nick of time to get the touchdown they need, and now they need to cap it with a 2.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play?
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And with that stop, the defense has a glimmer of hope. Listen, clock running down, I'm going to need a miracle, but the offense still, they can put a drive together, make something happen to try to win this football game.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Oops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got it. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Quarterback may change this route. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Quarterback adapting. Going for 6. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.